All right, the hour has come. We are going to be opening up the International Falls Economic Development Authority. First item is a roll call. All of our members are present with the exception of Commissioner Buller. We need approval of the meeting, or the minutes. Chair would entertain a motion to accept the minutes of July 15th.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councillor Kraus. We have a second by Councillor Deitch. Any discussion on the minutes of July 15th? Hearing none, question.
Aye.
Abstain.
Aye.
And I'll vote yes. Motion carries 3 for the motion and 1 abstention. Next, we have the meeting minutes of the special meeting of September 23rd. Chair would entertain a motion on those.
Motion.
We have a motion by Councillor Deitch.
Second.
We have a second by Councillor Kraus. Discussion of the special meeting minutes. Hearing none, question.
Aye.
Abstain.
Aye.
And I'll vote yes. We have 3 for the motion and 1 abstention. The motion carries. Next, we have audience. Would anyone like to speak on the iFalls EDA? All right. You don't get a chance at the end of this meeting. Accounts payable, we have no claims at this time. Financial reports for the 9 months ending on September 30th. We have the fund from the 404 Multimodal District and the Fund 208 for the EDA. We do not need to accept those. Financial reports. You're welcome to take a look at those on your own. Next, we have any reports. Ken, I don't see anything under reports.
No.
Okay. We have nothing under reports. Director's Secretary report. We have three news articles and emails that were sent to us. Ken, do you have anything to speak on those?
Again, Mr. President.
Yep. Moved meetings.
We just include that in there. It's good information, background information I pick up over a period of the last quarter, and I just wanted to provide that information for you. And I think the one from the Star Tribune dated September 1st is particularly positive because sometimes we talk about the problems in rural America. This is talking about a rural rebound, so that's a positive thing, and I just wanted to include that for Commissioner information.
All right, I appreciate that. So I don't see anywhere on new business on here, but I am going to bring up old or new business. I was contacted by Dave Serrano regarding the Megan's wetland credits. We originally expected to have approximately 35 wetland credits, but after the Bowser and the Army Corps of Engineer evaluated our property, they decided we have about 21 and a half credits. And the problem that we have is Mayor Anderson and the previous city council had made a thought that we should fight, whether it was legally or bureaucratically, to try to get the full amount of those credits. So we're in a spot. Either we move forward with legally trying to obtain the credits that we believe as a city we deserve, or we decide that we don't want to do that. At this point, I would, if Dave, you'd like to come up and just give any additional information, and but go really fast.
I believe you purchased the Megan's property for roughly $110,000, and then we've got some consulting fees and attorney's fees into that project, so you're probably sitting at somewhere around maybe $140,000 into the project. The value of the wetland credits, at 21 and a half credits, the value is about $15,000 per credit. So that's a market value of that of about $320,000 to $325,000. I don't see that we have an abundance of wetland credits for projects that may come up in the city where somebody needs wetland credits. So obviously if we fight this, it's going to drag on,
Costs more money.
for a long time, costs more money, and we're not going to have wetland credits for, for a project that comes along.
Okay.
Also, although the credits are worth $15,000 a credit, if we don't pull credits from within our watershed district, which we virtually have no credits in our watershed right now, then the ratio of replacement goes up to 1.5 to 1. So if you impact an acre of wetland in Cooch County or in our city,
Mhm.
you're going to have to replace that at a 1.5 to 1 ratio, which would be closer to $22,000.
Okay.
So just, we've always been willing to fight for the city with the wetlands, but it's got to be a decision that comes from everybody.
And I agree with you wholeheartedly. And I greatly appreciate you coming to give an update. I think that this particular item deserves an entire special EDA meeting just to discuss it, have background information. But I do think that we need to make a decision whether we choose to move forward with attempting to get the credits or decide that we're willing to accept what amount has came. But I would like to set up, probably within the next day or so, I'll meet with you and I'll send out to the commissioners when we have everyone here to have a full conversation and make a decision on this particular issue.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Dave.
You're welcome, Dave.
All right, anybody else have anything to come before the EDA? Hearing none, meeting adjourned.